Not many other people are able to attain multiple OEM power supplies and not blow up their home. And the fans are going to start ramping up now. It's going to get really loud. Everyone says that you get gaming cheap with the Dell OptiPlex. Not as many people know about the Inspiron strategy. So today, I got a Dell Inspiron from my grandpa. It was going to go in the e-waste otherwise. So I got an i5 processor. I'm not really sure how I know. Anyways, yeah, we're going to see if we get gaming for cheap with this. You go onto the back. You can notice that. And it come with Windows 8. It does have a variety of ports and a VGA port, a dinosaur port. As you can see, we got a hard drive. I took out all the SATAs. And then we got this dusty fan and this really dusty fan. You can see the dust and crust forming on that thing. A battery, some SATA ports, and this is the gamer serum, you guys. We're going to be using this PCI times 16 slot on a graphics card to see if this thing can actually game. But first off, we're going to have to try it without that. As you can see, we got a good sign that we're running a dual channel RAM. 4 GB stick, sorry. It's to be a 4 GB stick. Some weird 80 plus bronze unit. Okay, let's head over to the graphics card section. Graphics card. So I'm a pro gamer. Oh, we got a 6050. Oh. Then we got a 4850, and then finally we got a 760. Pretty looks of it. I think this will be our contestant. It does take a lot of power though. What? Oh, I didn't plug it in. And just like that, Windows 10. Upon creating world. All world is loaded up. Not feel playable. I guess you could turn off, I mean, the CPU's not really limited here, so I guess just turn graphic stuff down. Full screen resolution, just turn it down to 720 for graphical gain. But I guess you turn on basic and stuff. Every now and then, whenever loading in chunks, you get some stutters. Stutters. Remember, this is HD graphics, so. And then this is the latest version, so it's working that CPU pretty hard. Stuff down, simulation distance, stuff like this, and it lays it all on the GPU, and then you just don't get any stutters at all. Well, not that many. It's not as many stutters, which helps a lot. And the GPU is actually not being maxed out, which is great. Okay, okay, if you're playing in HD graphics, you should expect to get stutters. Just say that. Yeah, frame dips. This is the latest version though. If you're playing older versions, it should run perfectly fine. Launching game, you can see loading in. It actually does perfectly fine. The CPU is handling loading in pretty well. Around 34 FPS. The battle bus also lowers our FPS a little bit. FPS gets really low if we jump. The onboard NVIDIA graphics is having trouble loading this up. You get some screen tearing. But it's not too bad. This is not like super stuttery. It's just like low FPS. Let's see, there's people. And once you land, it should lower a bit. But yeah, that's how Fortnite runs on this. So you see, I mean, it's playable. But yeah, that's how Fortnite goes. Turn that off too, even though it's more CPU bound. No, that off. Okay, it's actually giving warnings in the corner of the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's saying you can't use the Intel iGPU. No, it's loading still. Okay, You're using an Intel GPU, make sure you use dedicated GPUs instead. You can feel the stutters. About 15 FPS, the average FPS is still climbing down from what we had when the loading screen, obviously. But yeah, it's running at about 13 FPS. So definitely not playable in this territory. So almost 720p resolution. You can see that playability. Okay. See that playability is a bit increased in Beamng. With getting around, never mind, it's not increased at all. 13 FPS is just the same. Turn this thing into a gaming beast. Gaming beast, using the GTX 760, as shown. 760 want to go in there, because this thingy doesn't have any of those 6-pin power connectors. But guess what? No. I'm not done there. I'm not finishing this video just yet. See, what we're doing is we're getting Tim the power supply, which is a better one. What is it? 460 watts max power compared to 300, and it has all the same connections except it has 6 pins and it produces more power. So we're gonna put this inside this PC and get our finishing benchmarks of the day. Switching out power supplies worth getting tuberculosis? Probably not, but maybe for making this video, yeah. It's a lot of effort, so you guys should probably subscribe to this, because not many other people are able to obtain multiple OEM power supplies and keep them and not blow up their home. I actually overclocked a little bit. It's looking nice. It's getting the same world that we had earlier. And this is what it's like in Minecraft, obviously, with the GPU in there. It's still like, with this CPU, it still like lags a little bit loading up chunks. Once all the chunks load up, that's like buttery smooth. GPU is sitting at 46 degrees Celsius, and our CPU is sitting at about the same. The GPU is actually not holding back the CPU at all. I feel like the CPU is working hard in the situation, from what I've seen at least. This is like the all slow settings though. You can turn it up and you get some pretty good experience. This buttery smooth FPS. This would be great for like PvP or whatever. Plus this is the latest version, so I don't know about you, this is Minecraft beast, in my opinion. As soon as we enter the round, it's just loading up. It's doing perfectly fine. I mean, really. Oh, I forgot we capped it to 60. Limited. Okay, same settings as it was before. Same resolution too. And our FPS still goes down around here. Dang, that's definitely playable. 144 hertz about. Yeah, even in the air, Fortnite's pretty playable. 1% lows are always low in Fortnite though. Fortnite's not that well optimized, honestly. But yeah, it runs Fortnite like crazy well. You can definitely turn up the settings on this if you wanted. I think this is like above 60 FPS experience all the time. What I've noticed is that the CPU is always more used than the GPU, which is, I mean, I guess we have had low settings. It was the GPU that I swapped out, but whatever. Beamng loaded up fine, and you get like easily above 60 FPS. I capped up to 60 FPS because this mod is 60 FPS only, anyways, and also the fact that the GPU was getting up to like, it just kept rising and kept. It was at 80 degrees Celsius, kept just rising. So on the other one. And like you could do normal settings, but normal settings VRAM gets maxed out, which could be lead to more problems. So I'd recommend playing Beamng at low settings on this PC. I'm not sure if you can play with traffic with the CPU. You definitely probably can. Just not like crazy traffic like my 3070X. But yeah, definitely a playable experience. See, the VRAM is being used up. If you go to normal settings, it'll start to get maxed out and it'll get all stuttery. So this is a buttery smooth FPS experience, 1080p, and yeah, the GPU is starting to get hot again. 130 watts in this stock case that's smothered up against a hard drive cage. So, and the fans are gonna start ramping up now. It's gonna get really loud. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.